bikes. I think I'm going to give it up. But motocross was going to be my thing. I was going to fuel my desire to compete. But then after I found jiu-jitsu, like in the place I train at now, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to compete in IBJJF. Like I told them, I asked one, I was like, hey guys, can I compete at IBJJF this year? They're like, no. Like, no, you can't.
Yeah, what if you tear your ACL?
That's what they said.
Yeah.
And now I was like, and they're like,
does IBJJF, do they do heel hooks and knee reaps and stuff like that?
I'm not sure. But it would have been in a gi, and I'm only a brown belt. And everybody was like, you're going to get destroyed. I was like, I don't care. At least I tried and see what it's like, you know? But
yeah, you will for a little.
Yeah,
and then you'll become elite at that.
I hope.
100%.
I hope.
You're a fucking champion, bro. You got a champion's mind. You're not going to suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so far it's been going good. I mean, the place I train at, the vibe is good. The professor's energy is amazing. So
Beautiful.
it's
That's everything.
Yeah.
That's
totally
everything. You're so fortunate to have a good place. You know, we're very fortunate here in Austin because we have 10th Planet is right down the street. There's a little bit from here. And then John Donaher, very close. And I mean, there's a fucking Shanji Hibaro's here. You know, there's a Gracie Baja. There's like so many gyms here. It's amazing. It's an incredible place.
I got to train with John. I took one of his classes, and
he's a goddamn wizard.
I was impressed.
You know, I'm healing. I got an MCL tear that I'm healing, and I was here yesterday with Maynard from Tool, and Maynard had John Donaher on the mats coaching him. It was incredible.
Yeah,
like watching John go over details. I was like, God damn.
I like his energy. How it's just like, good job, Demetrious.
He's amazing.
Good job, Juan. Good job, Gordon. It's just that chill, consistent, you know, just relaxed vibes.
He's so obsessed with people getting better. I mean, that is all the guy does. You talk to Gordon about it. That is all the guy does. He trains people all day long, and then he watches tape. That's all the guy does. No. The guy has zero life. He doesn't even have fucking furniture in his apartment.
I heard about that. I was like, you guys fucking lying, right? He goes, no. He has no furniture. I think somebody forced him to buy furniture and a TV.
I've never seen him out of a rash guard.
Yeah.
When you go to dinner with him, he wears a rash guard.
You never know. He's like, you never know. Shit might pop off right here, and I'm ready to go.
He just doesn't feel the need to wear anything else. Like, it's acceptable clothing. He gives zero fucks about what he looks like. Yeah. He gives zero fucks. He wears a fanny pack everywhere.
Hey, good for him.
He doesn't give a fuck.
He's living his best life, baby.
He's a
best
master.
Life.
He is so unusual. Like, to try to find another one of those. Yeah. You could find someone who's faking it. Yeah. But they'll have ego. They'll have this. They'll have problems. Like, yeah. He is such a treasure.
It takes a special person to dedicate your life to teaching people.
Have you ever listened to him talk, like on John Donaher was on Lex Friedman's podcast?
I've heard him on here. I'm on his podcast before. I met him in Japan when he was going to help Gary Tonin fight. But same consistent vibe where it's like, you know, I like it because he's so knowledgeable, and he's just like, and taking his class, it's very fast paced. He's like, okay, guys, what I'm gonna do? Come right here. You're gonna flip him up like this, get him down like that. Boom. Okay, once again, do it again. Okay, all right, guys, go. And then usually it's like, all right, let's try, guys. 1, 2, 3. There's like a rhythm. At the beginning, I was like, and everybody was like no rhythm whatsoever. I'm like, fuck it, nobody's on the vibe. I'm just gonna do my own thing and do the class. But absolutely amazing.
No, he's a genuinely unusual human being, and it's like you hear about people like that in movies. Yeah, you know, that are like so singularly focused and dedicated. But it's rare to actually come across one in real life, and it translates to his athletes. Like Gordon trains 7 days a week.
I heard. So
365 days a year. Yeah. Fuck you, Christmas. Fuck you, New Year's. Fuck your birthday. Yeah. Yeah, you're training.
When I asked him that, I said, you know, because one of the coaches at Grapple Club asked me, he goes, hey, can you pick their brain on like what like their training regimen is? I was like, sure. And I asked him, he says they train, there's no days off. They train 3 times a day, 2-hour sessions, the third session is intensity. So he's like, I believe in volume, right? A lot of volume and then a little bit intensity. For pure grappling, not mixed martial arts. He goes, mixed martial arts, you would it's not feasible. You can't even do that, right? So I can kind of understand how they just grapple 7 days a week, no off days, intensity. And I was like, okay, what about days off? And he goes, no days off. And he goes, if an athlete decides that he needs a day off, then I think that person is more mature. He should be mature enough to understand that he needs to take a day off. I will never fight an athlete if they need a day off. And I think that's very important as a coach and athlete understanding or bond that, hey, coach, I need time off. No, you don't. Get your ass back on that mat. Da, 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 da.
Right.
But I'm sure if like Gary's like, hey, dude, I need time off. I need to take 2 days off, 3 days off. I'm sure, John's like, you go ahead, do your thing, man.
Of course, if you're dedicated enough that he understands who you are and that you're all in, and you're saying, hey, man, something's up. Like, my body's falling apart here. I need a little bit of a break. Like, he knows you're not fucking off. You actually do need a break. But that's the difference, which is you have to, like, but he has zero patience for lazy people. Which is, like, there's certain people that just, like, they're, guys like that. They, I mean, how many talented people have you met that could have been great, but they lack the discipline?
I've never met anybody who lacked the discipline. I met people who've lacked the, what's the word I'm looking for? Injury prone.
Consistency? Oh,
injury prone, right? Like, I have never, out of all the people I've ever trained with, I've never met somebody who's been lazy. Like,
really?
I've never have.
But there are people like BJ Penn, who's like super fucking talented, but it was hard for him to get training. But then when he started training with Marv Marinovich, and they put him through those intensive strength and conditioning sessions,
he's like, fuck this.
But also that was when he was at the very best, like the Sean Shirk fight, the Diego Sanchez fight, like that was prime BJ
Penn,
where he was just a fucking unstoppable force.
Yeah, I've never come across that. It's usually injury prone, like.